Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Wolverines will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Trojans offense will go on the attack first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys...
Oh, he's got some space. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Just a short pass to the tight end. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. From the gun to give, looking for room. Fights off a defender. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time late in the season.
The Trojans line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Wolverines offense has the ball for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football, so we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The give to the back. Makes it past the marker. At the 20, he's got space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Yeah, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy has been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. This Trojan offense 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Finds the tight end. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll run the sneak for it.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
So here comes the Michigan offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. You put on that winged helmet, and the one thing you want to do is establish the running game.
No matter who the coach is, no matter who the players are, it's a tradition. It's physicality. That's how they built this brand at Michigan. And I think no matter who's there, it's going to be how they continue to build on that tradition.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. He'll do it himself. There he goes. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. UConn is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Iowa State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
And the Trojans decide to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Trying play action. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Wolverines will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of the drive wants to throw. The screen, and watch out. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And he gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now on the move. Turning it on. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Motion from the wideout. Going right to work up top. They're setting up the screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jones. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Leaves it with the back. At the 35, he's loose. Oh, he's getting ahead of... Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead at week 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, I really love the way this guy looks when he's toting the rock. You think about all the high school kids out there who dream about one day donning a USC jersey and being the starting running back for the Trojans. There's so much competition, not just in the state of California, but nationally, to come to this school and be the guy, to be RB1. He's on the field for a reason. This guy is unique. He's got speed and vision. What a weapon.
Off the play fake on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Miranda. Breaks into the open. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
This time they'll go to the running game. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Zings it complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Snagged in the middle. It's Miranda. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense trying to take it back. He's at the 50. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Off the bootleg and rolling out. He's got it on the move. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Coming out with it, it's Shaw. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception of the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
This offense has it with really good field position. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got the tight end. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. Connection to the right. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Wolverines will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going Nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. On the run, it's McLeod. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. He'll keep it himself. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ashmore. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fakes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
47-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. He's got an open man. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Miranda. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got him downfield. Smashes through the tackle. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, USC.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Go into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UCF has just had no answer to the beatdown they're taking today. I mean, when's the last time this happened to this program? They're trailing by 27 to Central Michigan. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires on the run. Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Miranda. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Oh, he makes the catch. The offense will quickly use a timeout. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They'll start this third quarter with a run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Rides the back and leaves it. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes a grab deep. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. To the ground with the back. Powers through the defender. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And here comes the field goal unit. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right hash. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and He gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Wants to throw on third. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Right on the money. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Trojans want to move quickly.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Trojans have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Miranda. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
It's a really nice job out there making the catch. I feel like fans are always expecting one of these Trojan receivers to be in the conversation for being best in the country, right? Because of the success they've had in the past and certainly in more recent years. There's a lot of pressure to play that position now at the Coliseum and at USC, but this guy right here, he has been making his mark on this offense.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Takes it from the gun on third down. And he makes the grab along the sidelines, but a little too close to the sidelines. He's out of bounds. It's incomplete, and it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He tries to take the top off. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. They'll try the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got his man across the middle. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing. Oh, he's got some space. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down. Now on second down. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Fires to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Can't get him to the ground. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And it slips just inside that right upright.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Quickly out to the tight end. He finds a little bit of room to operate. He goes out of bounds at the 12. The Wolverines send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll call for the fair catch here. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, spins away. He'll work his way down to the 28.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Southern Cal! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Well, the defense is going to have to find an answer for this tight end down in the end zone. You cannot allow that guy that much space.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Arizona dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one. But I'll tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Right on target this time. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Going with the ground game left. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. Now the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's West. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be. And a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They're going back to the ground. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. And the Wolverines really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give to the back. It's on the ground. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep fighting, right? This game ain't over yet. Like, you still got an opportunity. Does it look good? No. But now I got the ball back. Great job by the defense forcing the turnover. Now let's see if we can go out and make this thing interesting, put some plays together, maybe get an onside kick. Who the heck knows?
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Punch it out of the air. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Trojans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up, and this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Rush coming in high, and they've got him at the 29. The Trojans are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. On the move, he fires. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Going for the big play. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
So here comes the Michigan offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, Dave."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Going to sling it on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to fire deep. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. And a big return here as they finally get him down inside the 20.
Let's go. Talk about having one foot in the grave. This was almost over. They're up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter, and they got the football. Thank goodness they're choosing to throw the football, not run the clock. Man, we needed that pick. Now it's the offense's turn to go out and make something happen.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Wants to pass. Back looking for the goal line. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Trojans. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
So the first part of the job is done. They got the touchdown. Now for the 2 to make it a field goal game. The snap sets up to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll return it. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They want that clock to run. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation.
Other scores from around the country.
The give to the tailback. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll move the tight end. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Wide open downfield. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee.